Hello, everyone. This is Jorge Quintero, Senior Cybersecurity Solutions Engineer, and today we will walk through a new integration update with the Secure Workload and Secure Firewall integration. And if you're new to this integration, you can check how we do a full walkthrough from the concepts and implementations in this video below. And just to highlight, right, very briefly, what is the expected outcome of this integration is basically to integrate Secure Workload with our secure firewall management center so we can get telemetry from the network for those workloads that you cannot install an agent, discover the policies, and push them to those firewalls to do this east-west segmentation for those agentless applications, right, where you cannot install an agent. So you may be wondering, so what is new, right, on this new integration update of 4.0 patch 2? Well, before, we were only capable to integrate with the on-premises firewall management center. Now, after 4.0 patch 2, we can integrate with both the on-prem FMC and also the CDFMC, which is referred to as the Cloud Deliver FMC. Now, this is important because for the on-prem firewall FMC, you can still manage your traditional firewalls on premises and also cloud firewalls. But with the Cloud Deliver FMC, there are a couple of benefits that you get, especially when it's coupled with our hybrid mesh firewall architecture. And one of those is the automatic infrastructure and provisioning through multi-cloud defense. So with multi-cloud defense controller, you can automatically provision those secure firewall gateways directly in your cloud service provider to have this automated network provisioning. Right, so you can provision both the networking aspect and also the network security aspect to secure those traffic flows. You can also take advantage as well of the cloud capabilities, for example, auto-scaling, also the hourly consumption of those instances, so you're more efficient in the way you consume and operate your infrastructure. The other benefit, of course, is managing the policy with the Cloud Deliver FMC. So before you have these two different manager systems, right, managing different types of secure firewalls, or better said, different types of gateways. Now with this integration between multi-cloud defense and CDFMC, multi-cloud defense will automate the provisioning of secure firewall gateways that then will be later on managed by CDFMC, which means that from CDFMC you will be provisioning the policies and any other administrative functions for those secure firewall gateways. And of course, with that integration is where secure workload comes into place, because now we can automatically integrate with CDFMC to, of course, provision those dynamic policies to the secure firewall gateway, so we can extend that policy intent from secure workload to your cloud agentless workloads for securing those east-west traffic flows. So the overall two main benefits or outcomes that you get from these integrations are the operational efficiency to orchestrate the infrastructure provisioning and the dynamic intent-based policies from secure workload. And of course, with this, you can then separate the network operations that you can handle with multi-cloud defense and CDFMC, and the security operations for your east-west security controls to be controlled by secure workload. So now I will just navigate into my environment. Let me discard here those changes, and let me bring my security cloud control instance here. You can see that I have multiple products enabled: AI Defense, Firewall Management Center, the Multi-Cloud Defense, Secure Access, and Secure Workload. I will navigate first to Multi-Cloud Defense, and under Multi-Cloud Defense, I will navigate to Infrastructure and Gateways. And under Gateways, you will see that I already provisioned a gateway in my cloud infrastructure, in this case AWS, and the different information that I have for it. For example, the state, the version, the policy rule of status, and the type of architecture, right, that I'm deploying these security gateways. Now, if I navigate one step before, right, in this case to the products, I will now go to the Firewall Management Center, and in this case, I will click on Policies to cross-launch my Cloud Deliver FMC. So my Cloud Deliver FMC, I will navigate to Devices, Device Management, and under Device Management, you will see that same exact gateway that I'm provisioning from Multi-Cloud Defense that is being managed by this Cloud Deliver FMC. Now, of course, you can see below as well that I have other secure firewalls that are being managed by this Cloud Deliver FMC, but in this case, they are manually provisioned by my side, right? So they are not being automatically deployed by Multi-Cloud Defense. So I will just go back and navigate to Security Cloud Control, and I will go to the platform menu in this case. And what I want to highlight now is Secure Workload, that you see how with this platform approach, right, we have the different security services that you can consume from Security Cloud Control, and all of them within one single subscription. Now in this case, this Secure Workload, I have it over here. This is my instance, right? And I will navigate to Manage Connectors, and I will just navigate to the very bottom and click on Cisco Secure Firewall. And here you will notice that I have two FMC connectors enabled. One that is DC-FMC and the other one that is CD-FMC. So this DC-FMC, as the name suggests, this is an on-prem FMC that I have deployed, and I already integrated with Secure Workload. This is the access control policy, and this is the scope, right, that I'm mapping to that access control policy. And in a matter of fact, I have it just here. If I navigate to Dashboard, you will see that on-prem FMC. I will navigate to policies, in this case, access control policies, and the policy in question is the DC-legacy app, right? This one over here. If I navigate over it and edit that policy, you will see that I'm already automating policies to this on-premise FMC and this on-premise secure firewall. Now, one thing to mention here is that, again, you can have on-prem FMC managing both on-premise firewalls or traditional firewalls and also cloud firewalls. We will automate both. But with the Cloud Deliver FMC, the advantage is that you can now integrate as well with multi-cloud defense and take the features that it includes with the multi-cloud defense controller to do the automatic provisioning of the secure firewall gateways. So now we'll navigate back to Secure Workload. I will just go one tab before, and in this case, I will click on the CDFMC. Now, on the CDFMC, I'm mapping this access control policy called AWS East-West to this specific scope. So you can see that it's the same look and feel, right? The same framework, no matter if it is on-prem FMC or Cloud Deliver FMC. The only thing that changes is how you use a user, or let's say in this case, an API user, to integrate with the Cloud Deliver FMC. So the first thing is that I'm using the FQDN, right, of my Cloud Deliver FMC firewall that you can see here, right? This is the URL. So that will be your FQDN. And for the user, you need to create a user in the Firewall Management tab. You need to navigate to Administration, to API User Management, and here you will create that new API user to integrate with Secure Workload. In this case, I'm using this user over here, the CSW-JAS API, and you can see that it has a naming convention that is tied to my tenant on Cloud Deliver FMC. So that is the way that we will integrate with the Cloud Deliver FMC. On future releases, and part of that advantage of using Security Cloud Control and that platform play is that you might not need to do this, right? Because we will already have knowledge of the different products that you have in your instance, and we can do this automatic integration with your Cloud Deliver FMC instance, right? So that is a roadmap item, is not yet available. You still need to follow this step as I showed before. Now, if I navigate to Cloud Deliver FMC, policies, access control, and in this case, the East-West policies, in this policy that you will see here, so you will see the policies that are being provisioned by Secure Workload into the Cloud Deliver FMC, right? For example, in this case, you can see the different objects, eStore cart, eStore checkout, front end. So all of these different policies that are being actually pushed from my development VPC. So if I navigate back to Secure Workload, in this case to Organize, Scopes and Inventory, Acme, AWS, my AWS account, the specific region that is West 2, and in this case, the Acme SaaS Dev VPC AWS. If I click on it, I'm pushing those segmentation controls, right, for my east-west communications for my applications that I cannot install an agent on that particular VPC. Right. So coming back to our presentation, that is all I have for today. I hope this has been informative and you have learned something today. And well, thank you very much.